As the UN receives less than a third of the humanitarian funds requested, Yemen faces a crippling reduction in vital wheat supplies due to the war in Ukraine. Yemen imports more than 30% of its wheat from Russia and Ukraine, and this may disrupt the already desperate situation in the country. The following report has more details.
According to Yemen's top wheat importer, urgent international action is needed to prevent an unprecedented scale of famine in Yemen caused by the Ukrainian war. Yemen is one of the world's most food insecure countries. According to United Nations estimates, more than 17.4 million Yemenis are food insecure, with an additional 1.6 million facing emergency levels of hunger in the coming months. Since 2014, the Western Asian country has been engulfed in a civil war that has killed over 233,000 people directly and indirectly and displaced over 1 million people. Ukraine and Russia supply almost one-third of Yemen's wheat. However, rising global wheat prices along with substantial supply interruptions have resulted in rapid depletion of food inventories across the country. According to the HSA Group, which manufactures and delivers vital goods and services to international organizations and communities in Yemen and across the MENA region, the loss of such a large percentage of the country's wheat supply might spark even more catastrophic hunger and widespread famine in the country. The HSA Group said in a statement issued on May 16th that Yemen faces unprecedented food affordability and global supply chain issues. The group has written to world leaders on May 18th to raise alarm and demand for specific policy measures to avert the approaching disaster in Yemen. This involves prioritizing Yemen's wheat importers' access to wheat supply on international markets, as well as the establishment of a special import finance fund. This would allow Yemen's wheat importers to quickly access credit and operating capital to finance worldwide wheat purchases and cover the considerable expense of importing food into Yemen. The group also advocated for Yemeni food importers to have longer payment periods with overseas suppliers in order to secure and fulfill commercial contracts. Nabil Hail Saeed Anam, managing director of HSA Group, emphasized the importance of time, saying that difficult conditions demand strong actions. While the private sector is doing everything it can to help, the group says it cannot promise that it will be able to prevent catastrophe in the coming months. The managing director stated that the group is ready to collaborate with international and regional allies to put in place emergency measures to react to Yemen's food security crisis.